Hi everyone, it's Tish with Naptime Creations. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making these beautiful Boulder opal inspired resin coasters, so let's jump in and get started. We're going to be pouring these coasters in layers, and I'm going to be using mostly mica powders from Artisan. They were kind enough to send me this set of 60 colors to try, but check out how beautiful they are. This set comes with 60 colors. They're all metallic. There's three chameleon pigments and a bunch of interference kind of color shifting pigments that are really pretty. I'm going to be using this bronze and chocolate brown. I'm going to mix these two together. And then I'm going to be using these three interference kind of color shifting pigments: Sage Glow, Periwinkle Glow, and Bubblegum Glow. These colors are really pretty, and you can see on the side of the bottle here how they do the color shifting. So I went ahead and mixed up my resin and my pigments off camera just to save time, but if you're new to resin and you want to see a tutorial step by step on how to mix your resin and your pigments, I will link one of my tutorials down below in the description. Be sure to go check that out. I went in with that custom color that I made with the bronze and chocolate brown just around the rim of each of the molds here. And then I'm going to go in with my interference pigments just in no, particular order, just going in randomly pouring some into each of my molds. I'm filling my molds up about a third of the way full. Like I said, we're going to be pouring these in layers. And I got these molds from Just For You Online UK. They're a really great size for coasters. I'll link them down below in the description if you guys want to check them out. And I'm going to sprinkle on some iridescent sparkle glitter from Laura's Art Corner on top of the wet resin. It's a really beautiful glitter that's going to be perfect for these. So I just went in and added some more of that bronze and chocolate brown pigment around the edges there. I wanted to darken that up a bit. I'm going to hit it with my heat gun just to pop any bubbles and move that pigment around a little bit. And I was using my heat gun on low. Then I'm going to sprinkle that iridescent sparkle glitter on top of the wet resin, cover it up, let it dry for 24 hours, and then we'll be ready to move on to the next step. And now we're ready to move on to the next step. I'm going to be using UV resin for this. I got this off Amazon. I'm also going to be using Sage Glow and Seafoam Green mica powders. And what I'm doing is pouring a little bit of that UV resin on the bottom of a silicone mixing cup, sprinkling on some mica powder, and kind of making a paste. And what I wanted to do was make branches, but that really wasn't translating. So what I did was just kind of sprinkle on some mica powder and make scrape marks with my popsicle stick because I really wanted to be able to see through this layer. And this was just an experiment. I had never done this before. I wanted to see how the UV resin would work, and it worked out really well. So definitely give it a try if you have any UV resin. If not, like I said, you can get this off Amazon. I'll link it down below in the description. And I'm just popping these into my LED nail lamp for 60 seconds to cure them, and then we'll be ready to move on to the next step. And now we're ready to pour the backing, the final layer. I'm going to be using Naked Fusion Resin. It's a new resin to me. I actually found it on Amazon. Laura from Laura's Art Corner told me to check them out. It's a good resin. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, really easy to mix. And what I did was made a custom color with this chocolate brown and rose gold epoxy paste by Lorez. I got the epoxy paste from Laura's Art Corner as well. The rose gold is such a pretty color, so be sure to check that out. I'll link it down below. You can get it from Laura's store. And the Naked Fusion resin claims to have low odor, and it really did. I didn't notice a strong smell, which was nice. It was really easy to use, and the bubbles degassed really well. They all moved to the center of the mold, and I was able to pop them really easily with my heat gun on low. So if you're looking for a resin on Amazon, be sure to check them out. I'll be sure to link it down below. I'm hitting it with my heat gun on low just to pop bubbles, and then I'll cover them up and let them dry for 24 hours. And here they are. I'm so excited to demold these. I had never made anything like this before, so I was kind of nervous and excited to see how they turned out. But look at how pretty that iridescent sparkle glitter is, just perfect for this project because it's really kind of, I want to say color shifting. It just has so many pretty colors in it, and it just picks up on whatever colors you have in your project. So it really played nicely with the Periwinkle Glow, Sage Glow, and Bubblegum Glow pigments. but I think they turned out really cool, and using that UV resin was a lot of fun. It gave me some really great depth on these. So I'm just going to finish demolding them and I'll bring you guys in for a close-up. And here they are, all nice and finished. I absolutely love how these turned out. Opal is my birthstone, so I was really excited to try to incorporate something opal themed into these. Boulder opals, if you guys haven't seen them, are really beautiful stones. Be sure to Google it if you've never seen one before. They're just absolutely gorgeous. So I had this really awesome idea in my head of what I wanted to make, and it didn't 100% translate, but I thought this project was really cool, and I wanted to upload this video to maybe inspire someone to try something different. I had never used UV resin in combination with my regular resin coasters before, so that was a lot of fun. I like how it's set up really quickly, and then you can just go on and pour your next layer of resin in your coasters. And I really love how these look from the side. Check it out. You can see the two layers. That rose gold is such a pretty color. It's absolutely gorgeous. I need to use it more often, and it's really pretty. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you all so, so much. And I thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to come hang out and watch my process on these coasters. I hope it inspires you guys, and I will see you soon for another video. Thanks again for watching. I hope you guys are all doing good. Bye.